Hey, how you doing? My name's Zach, and this is the RP63. This is a revolver I just got back recently from Rossi. This was shipped to them for repairs because the timing was off on 2 cylinders, and I just wanted to make a follow-up video just to show you guys how that went, so you guys can draw your own conclusions, and I'll also tell you what I thought about their work. But first things first, I just want to show that the revolver is clear, of course. I bought the revolver like 2.5 months ago from an FFL. I bought it online and had it shipped there because, brand new, by the way. I had it shipped there because they didn't have it at my FFL. I couldn't find them anywhere around South Jersey, and I really wanted this for a concealed carry hiking piece, something that was cheap enough that I wasn't really worried about it, something that was 3 inches stainless steel, and had these gutter sights, something that was non-adjustable, because again, I wanted to take this hiking here in South Jersey and Pennsylvania, and I wanted something 357 Magnum for that. When I got this, the timing was out on 2 cylinders, so I had to send it back under warranty work. If you want to find out how that was in the beginning, you can watch my other video. If you haven't watched the other video, that's just going over what was wrong with it, which of course was the timing and some other nitpicks. But basically what it comes out to in the end is they did actually fix my issue. On the paperwork they sent me back, they said the only thing they said they replaced is the cylinder. They definitely replaced the cylinder because the inscription on the cylinder before was RMX. If you look at my last video, it's not reversed or anything. And now it is reversed XMR because they did put a new cylinder in. The actual font of the script too is different too, so you can definitely tell they put a different cylinder on. Another thing they didn't say they did, but they definitely did, is the cylinder stop is better than the one that was in it before. It is still slightly, as you can see, like the manufacturing on it isn't magnificent, but it is better than what it was in the original video I took of it. Now, let's show the timing. Timing is actually very good. Clicks. There we go, clicks there, and it still has about 1/4 of the way to travel back on the hammer. After it clicks, there we go. Still 1/4 travel back on the hammer. Clicks way before, 1/4 travel back. That is very good timing. It's very positive timing. It doesn't bind up anywhere. This was done very well, and I'm actually very happy with that. I will say that Rossi did do decent work on that, and I am happy with it. However, I will give everybody a heads up, because online it says, hey, we are not liable for damage that is done to your revolver. Because of that, I sent it with the rubber grips that came with it, because I was worried that they would gum up the grips or do something like that. And I was good to do something like that, because as you can see, that is vice marks. They definitely put this ejection rod in a vise, or use pliers to unscrew it or something, which kind of pisses me off, because you put a brand new cylinder on it, but then either reused the boogered ejection rod or decided to, on a brand new ejection rod, fuck it up by putting it in a vise. I didn't do that. It came like that, and you can see my old video from how it was sent. Another thing I noticed also is, if you see here in the arm, there is a mark here. It's a very small mark, but there is a mark there, and that was not there before. You can check in the other video that I have posted before I sent this out, and that was not there before. So they definitely did that while trying to either mount the cylinder or just putting it on with some type of tool. They did something that marked it up. I will say though, I looked over the rest of the revolver, and other than it being dirty, because they did shoot, the paperwork said 12 rounds of .38 special. I can't remember what the company was for that. I think it was Federal, but the 357 Magnum they used, they listed it as Remington 158 grain. So I'm going to guess it was like Remington 158 grain, green and white box or something like that. Something that's not really high pressure, but, decent enough. It's what the average person's probably going to be firing out of this. You know, no one's going to be shooting the 180 grain underwood loads out of this, or at least I wouldn't want to, really. But, oh, goddamn bug. Sorry about that. But I just wanted to show how it actually worked out in the end with this revolver, because after all this, even after the bullshit that Rossi put me through, I've had this revolver for 2.5, 3 months, almost, technically. But the thing is Rossi has had this revolver longer than I have. I had it for a week and a half, I sent it out, and I've had it back for like a week now. I've only made the video now because I've had time, but this was at Rossi for 2 months. They took forever to get back to me. I called them after 5 weeks, and the lady on the phone said, our usual turnaround to work on guns is 6 weeks. And I said, it has been 5 weeks. Does it have to be exactly 7 more days for you guys to work on the gun? Or what if I called you at 5 weeks and 6 days? If I wait one more day, would I then be, valid in my like being upset that you guys are taking forever to unfuck something you fucked in the beginning? Yeah, I kind of am upset with that, and that definitely does put me off purchases from Rossi ever in the future, which is a shame because I love the Rossi R92 in stainless. I have that's in 357 Magnum as well. I also have a video of that on the channel. I'm going to start making more videos on my other guns. I don't just have Rossi's, but it's just disappoints me because Rossi was the first brand I bought twice. I bought a Rossi lever action gun 2 years ago, and after seeing these, I just love the look of these. I really like the feel of them too. I just love the handling of this nice 3-inch revolver. I really like, I know it's unpopular opinion, but I do like gutter sights. They're easy, quick, easy to read for me at least, and I grew up shooting them. I like target sights more, obviously, but for self-defense, I don't want target sights to get bumped, drifted, or anything like that, especially because this is also for hiking. This might get, God forbid, but might get aimed at a black bear, and if I get knocked over by a black bear, I don't want my sights getting fucked up and moved off. I want to have to be able to actually shoot at it, although if a fucking black bear is that close enough to me, I'm probably just going to be panicking like that. But but my point is that I do like the revolver. It is fixed now. It is in time. But would I recommend this to somebody after the problems I've had with it, after the problems I've had from Rossi? They did fix it, but they took forever to do it. And they fixed it while also fucking it up. Which, to me, it's not a big deal. Like I said, this is going to get carried. It's going to get bumped around. It's probably going to get, not dropped on a hike, but, hit against some branches or something. I am not that worried about it. But if you were someone who $500, $600 for a revolver is a lot of money for you, and you were really liking this, especially with these nice gray grips that you can get with them, I would be pissed if they did this to my revolver and this was like maybe my only revolver, or, it was something I really, really wanted to put pride into, like maybe shine it up and gloss it up, because this really is a nice revolver. It's just a shame that I no longer have faith in the company, really. So if you want my honest opinion, if you are going to buy Rossi ever for anything in the future, lever action, revolver, whatever, do not buy it without actually looking at it in person first and checking it. Just because it's a brand new gun from the factory from these days doesn't mean it's going to be perfect. Tolerances and manufacturing has come a long way in being able to, work on things and get things proper alignment, proper tolerances. But mistakes can still be made, especially at this price point. I probably wouldn't buy it again, but I'm happy it works now. And if I could find one at a local gun store, if I was you, and you could feel it, actually make sure it's in time and everything first, if you can get a decent deal on it, it wouldn't be a bad decision. But I would never, ever, ever, ever recommend buying one of these or any Rossi product or any braztech product, Taurus, any of their lines, without actually looking at it first in person and feeling it with your hands and actually checking everything. The timing, the cylinder alignment for the actual barrel to make sure that, nothing's misaligned, and check everything. Check how the cylinder feels, does it bind up, check the ejector rod, check the release, check to make sure it doesn't bind up on any cylinders or anything. Yeah. Basically, in the end, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it being fixed. I am not happy with Rossi. They basically disappointed me. If you're doing amateur level gunsmithing like this, where I could do the same level of work in my garage with a fucking vise, then why did I send it to you? So that's going to be the whole video. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate you following me to actually see the end of how this gun came out. Have a nice day. Take it easy.